personal finances has started making a comeback. The 1998 book, The Millionaire Next Door, bucked the trend toward flashier Donald Trump-style how-to finance books, and instead gave example after example of how a cross-section of extraordinarily ordinary people became wealthy without inheritance, without high-paying jobs, without making a killing in the stock market, without any of the usual breakthrough paths to riches, but by doing simple, easy things every day. The first of its 7 rules was, always live below your means. The book became a runaway bestseller. Living below your means is a classic slight edge strategy. I bet you already have some very concrete thoughts about this area. Perhaps you've even been working on this part in the back of your mind ever since you read the story of the wealthy man and his 2 sons. Now it's time to start putting some of your thoughts to paper and sketch out an initial plan for realizing your financial dreams and goals. Let's get started. You know the drill. After listening to the question, press pause until you've thoroughly answered it. What are your dreams for your finances? Be specific, be vivid, and give yourself a timeline. What price will you have to pay? What is your plan to start? What is one simple daily discipline you will commit to? Those few minutes will change your lifestyle if you apply slight edge principles to that plan. The slight edge and your life. What do you want your life to mean? What we're looking for here are simple little things you can do every day, things that are as easy to do as they are not to do. The key here is not to spend too much time on this. Do the thing and you shall have the power. Go ahead, take pencil in hand and sketch it out. Remember, it's your life. What would you like it to mean? And remember this too, no matter how lofty or long-term your life dreams may seem, gentlemen, this is a football. It starts with a penny. Start finding your pennies. So let's get to it. Listen to the question, push pause, write your answer, and then press restart. What are your dreams for your life? Be specific, be vivid, and give yourself a deadline. What price are you willing to pay? What is your plan to start? What is one simple daily discipline you commit to? Chapter 12. It's a Wonderful Life. The Beach Bum. You may be wondering what happened to Gorgeous George, standing there in his cutoffs at the Orlando Country Club, gazing at the rich and famous and happy and successful. For whatever reason, as happens in so many people's lives, I found myself staring squarely at a fork in the road, a point I now refer to as a day of disgust. That moment of impact we sometimes hit in our lives when we face our circumstances and make a decision to change. In that instant, standing there, sweating in the Florida heat, I came to a moment of decision. I suddenly knew that I'd headed up to here with where I was, what I was, and who I was. Something clicked. The tumblers in the lock fell into place, and I knew that I could never go back to who I'd been only a minute earlier. I knew that for things to change, I had to change. For things to get better, I had to get better. I left the golf course. That following semester, for the first time in my life, I got straight A's. I went on to business school and graduated at the very top of my class. Fresh out of college, I was recruited by Texas Instruments. I worked at TI for 5 years and went to the very top levels of the company. But corporate America wasn't for me. I went back to Albuquerque and started a solar energy company. And at first it looked like I had indeed made a smart decision. Within 2 years, my company was in the top 20, and eventually we became the 5th largest solar energy company in America. I was thrilled. I was on top of the world.